Hello folks, and welcome back to the CruZ channel. Today I'm going to be going over the best spot to find Alaskan Ginseng in Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Now the main reason you probably care about this is because you will occasionally get the daily challenge where you have to pick 5 Alaskan Ginseng, and what makes this a little bit more tricky than your average herb is that ginseng is not found in clusters. It is usually found just by itself, and it's kind of spread out from each other, so it can be a little bit time consuming and tedious to get all 5 of those. However, this spot right here is going to be the only spot where you're going to find a whole cluster of ginseng, and usually this cluster has all 5 of the ginseng that you need all right next to each other. So the spot on the map you're going to want to go to is right here in the Grizzlies area. I believe it's called Chez. It's not labeled in Red Dead Online, but it's right here, kind of in between Wapiti and the Moonshine Shack that will appear in the Grizzlies area. And the thing that's of note about this that makes it not the most convenient spot is that those are the closest fast travel points, so it is a little bit out of the way. But what's cool is that, as you can see here, we got a bunch of these ginseng. So you can see right here, check our daily challenges. I don't have any of these picked, so I'm just going to be able to pick as many of these ginseng as I want. It looks like we have 5 good to go here, and there is a strange bug or whatever you want to call it, where, as you can see, I only picked 1, and for some reason it counted as 4. So I believe this one right here should count as my 5th one. Oh, no. Okay. So it looks like this whole patch here counted as 4, strangely enough. So I've had this happen multiple ways where it counted as 4 on the first one, and then the 5th one was completed by continuing to pick it. So let's double check and look at that here. As you can see, I picked up all those there. The first one counted as 4, and the rest didn't really count. So as you can see, it is kind of a little strange situation going on here where picking 1 counts as 4, but then the rest don't count at all. So I actually have gotten the whole challenge done in this spot before. Don't really know what caused that there, but the cool thing is that there are other places to catch this. Now, this isn't the only place to get it by any means. You can find Alaskan Ginseng throughout the Grizzlies area or the Roanoke Ridge area, but the best spot, in my opinion, is going to be right near the Moonshine Shack here near Cattail Pond. So if you have your Moonshine Shack in another spot that's not in the Grizzlies area, you are going to have to fast travel to probably Valentine or maybe Strawberry or something. I think Valentine's going to be a little bit closer, and that's going to be your best bet. But if you do have the Moonshine Shack in the Grizzlies area that I just showed right there, you're going to have a sweet spot where there's 5 Alaskan Ginseng right next to it. So again, this is a great spot, not only for the daily challenge, but also because ginseng is a really important health herb. So you're going to use it to craft health tonics. I know some horse tonics. I think some miracle tonics as well. So even if it's the daily challenge isn't coming up on that particular day, this is a really good spot to come and farm ginseng. And again, this is important because ginseng does not spawn in large clusters like other herbs. They usually spawn one at a time, kind of off the beaten path. So it is time consuming and difficult to get them in bulk without having to rely on purchasing them from Madame Nazar. And purchasing herbs from Madame Nazar is really, really expensive. You purchase herbs from Madame Nazar, it's going to be $1 per herb, and that's going to, stack up really quick, especially because when you're making a special tonic, especially like a special miracle tonic or something like that, I think it's like 12 herbs per tonic. So it's essentially a $12 tonic, really, really expensive. So I'm just going to head over to the Moonshine Shack over here, and I'm going to go over 5 more spots. So if you didn't like this spot, it's a little bit out of the way for you, or you don't want to deal with the bug where it's hit or miss on getting the challenge done, just head over to this spot right here next to Cattail Pond, and I'm going to show you 5 more spots. So I believe that was 5. It might have been 4 that were located over here in Chez. Let's just say it was 4. So with these taken into account and the spots I'm about to show you, this is going to be 9 total spots to find Alaskan Ginseng. So I'm riding my horse over there right now. In the meantime, I'm just going to make sure to mention thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Do not forget to hit like and subscribe so you can get updated on future content. I do a lot of daily challenge videos and little tidbits about Red Dead Redemption 2 online. I have a couple videos for more in-depth guides and stuff like that, but it is going to take some time for me to learn the video editing software and all that. So in the meantime, I appreciate you giving me your time. Hopefully a like and subscribe, and I'm going to be going over those next 5 spots for Alaskan Ginseng right now. So the first spot I'm pulling up on right now, it's going to be just north of that Moonshine Shack. I believe we are heading near there right now. All right, so we got some wild carrots over here. All right, and I know it's nearby here. This is usually the one I hit up last, so I'll come back over here. But yeah, you're basically going to want to do a loop around the Moonshine Shack. The first Alaskan Ginseng that's right next to the Moonshine Shack is going to be located right here, just behind it. Got Alaskan Ginseng right here. That's number 1 right next to the shack. And there you go. We got our daily challenge. Yeah, strange bug going on. It's like that whole patch counts as 4 when you pick the first one, and it doesn't matter how many more you pick from that patch, they don't count. The one that I showed in Chez. Looks like I'm caught on a rock here. Okay, so that's number 1. Again, that one's going to be about right here. The next one, or next 2 rather, are actually right next to each other. So we're going to head down here over the train tracks. You might recognize this spot from the single player. This is where Bill Williamson sets up the dynamite and it duds on you. You got a couple Alaskan Ginseng. One right here. And one right over here. It's another Alaskan Ginseng. Just off. So again, those 2 are going to be right next to each other, right abouts here, just southeast of the Moonshine Shack located in the Grizzlies area. So that's 3 we got right next to the Moon Shack, on top of all the ones that you'll find near the Chez area. Ooh. So you just head up and around this way. Alright, and I usually have them marked on my map to make it easier, but I took it off recently for some collectibles. Forgot to put it back. Okay, so where are we? Oh! Close one. Thought my horse could take it. Oh, we got our wintergreen berries. There is one just nearby the Moonshine Shack here. There we go. So here's our 4th one. This is a little bit northwest, just above the sea and Cattail Pond. There's number 4. And the final one is going to be, this is the one that always trips me up. I know it's nearby. 5th and final one. I believe it's going to be right over here. I know it's off in a clearing somewhere. Or you know what? It might be here. I think it's a bit off this ways actually. But yeah, if you hit up that first spot, you definitely will have the challenge done by now. But in case not, in case that's a little out of the way, I'll make sure I get this 5th and final one into the video for you. So you have at least 5 for sure spots, all right next to each other. That's what makes this so convenient, is that all 5 of these are clustered right next to each other. Obviously not like a cluster, like with mushrooms and stuff like that, and cooking ingredients, but for ginseng, they are pretty close together. Yeah, here we go. And this is where we're going to find the 5th and final one. Where is it? And here we go. Our 5th and final ginseng is going to be right here. Just right here. So yeah, so we got 1 here, 1 about here, 1 here, and 2 right over here. So that's 5 total. And then don't forget, you got that big cluster at Chez right over here. So again, this is perfect if you're trying to get that daily challenge done, but also if you're low on ginseng from crafting a bunch of herbs. As you can see, I was definitely low. I just crafted a bunch of herbs today. So definitely going to save a lot of money coming here for your ginseng. It's about 10 for you right there. So once more, thank you for joining me. I appreciate the view and the time. And then make sure to hit like and subscribe for future content. I do put out daily challenge guides, and some other stuff is going to be coming out in just a little bit. So until next time, folks, I'll see you around.